Picture yourself waking up to a beautiful sunrise overlooking the rolling hills, going on a morning walk, and really embracing that nature while sending your kids off to an excellent school district for the day. That's the type of life you'll be living in Peters Township. Today, we're going to give you an inside look on what it's like to live in Peters Township, which is a suburb about 40 minutes south from downtown Pittsburgh. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why a lot of people are moving here, and it'll help you determine if this could be an area you see yourself living or not. And we're getting started right now. Hey guys, it's Riley Madden with eXp Realty right here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. If this is your first time here and you want to learn absolutely everything on what it's like to work, eat, sleep, live, and play, all right here in Pittsburgh, make sure you start by tapping that subscribe button and click that little bell so you're notified every time we come out with a new video. We get dozens and dozens of reach outs every single day from people all over the world who are making a move here to Pittsburgh, and we absolutely love it. If you're considering a move to Pittsburgh or any of the surrounding suburbs, make sure you start by giving us a call, shooting us a text, sending us an email, DMing us on social media. However you want to get a hold of us, we've got your back when making a move to Pittsburgh. Today we are in Peters Township, a very hot spot. It's a suburb of Pittsburgh. It's actually outside of Allegheny County. I am here literally all of the time. It's one of the most popular spots for real estate, especially new construction, because there's more land here, different variety of builders, a great school program, and you're about 35 to 40 minutes from downtown. You're right on the border between Allegheny and Washington. So this is the area that people go when they're looking for the lower taxes and more land. So we're gonna give you an inside look on what it's like to live here and show you around. And we're powered today by Shaken Espresso. So Peters is the perfect area for anyone who is looking for more of a peaceful setting, anyone who's really into nature. I know a lot of my people looking for acreage always venture out this way, and in Washington County in general. The nice thing about Peters is it's very close to, say, Upper St. Clair, Bethel Park, and Allegheny County in general compared to other areas in Washington County. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. You're not far away from downtown, but once you come into Peters, it just opens up. All of the lots are very big. Lots of acreage, lots of farmland, and even farmers markets here. It feels a bit rural, but with great amenities in the area too. So it really is that perfect balance between the rural, peaceful nature setting, but also nice amenities and city nearby. And if you are a nature lover, you are absolutely gonna fall in love with this area, and it definitely should be on your radar. There are so many fun parks, hiking trails, and just outdoor activities endlessly in Peters. A popular one is Peters Lake Park, which is over 189 acres. A lot of people I know, friends, family, they love going there for fishing. They have actually like a dock station where you could fish. They have kayaking, and then it's actually wooded, surrounded. And in the woods, you have hiking trails. Beautiful to go right in the morning. I love a morning hike. And you also have the Montour Trail in the area. So this is actually the country's largest suburban rail trail, and it's privately owned and operated. So the main line of it extends for 47 miles, but once you get into the branch line of it, it increases the length of the trail to over 60 miles. And it consistently gets ranked as the top hiking and biking trail in Pittsburgh. It is an awesome trail. There's access points in Peters Township. So think about that amazing amenity to have right in your backyard. Literally the country's longest rail trail. The Montour Trail is very well known. Do a quick Google search on it. I like to go on nice little walks, and just a convenient amenity to have in Pittsburgh in general. And there are an abundance of other parks in Peters, such as Peters Wood Park, which is over 133 acres. That's where you'll have all of your ball fields, playgrounds, and concerts in the park during the summer, which is all free and a great way to meet your neighbors. And then there are 5 other parks besides those, you could find more information on Peters Parks and Recreation on Google. Not only are there beautiful parks, but you have different fun farmers markets, which are absolutely amazing. One of my favorites is Trax Farms. I love all of the fresh produce. They have such good baked goods, so many fun events, especially during the fall. Everything is just really amazing there. And if you're someone that has kids and are coming, they have so many fun events for the kids. And again, it's just a great gathering spot. Trax Farms has actually been farming for over 150 years. One of the oldest and most awarded farms in Pittsburgh. And there's also Simmons Farm in the area where you could do your fresh fruit picking and pick from fresh produce. They have a full service greenhouse with the most beautiful flowers and do plenty of events such as birthdays, camps, hay rides, all of that fun stuff. So anyone looking for more of that rural feeling, you're definitely going to want to keep Peters in your choices. Another big driver to the area is definitely going to be the new construction and the housing options. Housing here is very unique and it's definitely different from what you're going to see from the rest of the South Hills and pretty much anything in Allegheny County. Since there is more land here, that means there's more opportunity for new construction, and there are a variety of different builders no matter what you are looking for. So here you're definitely going to get more land, bigger lots, more space between you and your neighbor. And the best part is you have lower property taxes on top of it, especially if you're comparing to Allegheny County and Upper St. Clair, Mount Lebanon. Higher taxes there, less new construction. All comes down to your personal preferences. I'm constantly showing homes and providing insight on the builders in the area to all of our clients, local and coming from out of state. I love showing the homes in this area. They're also beautiful. The neighborhoods, a lot of them are tree lined, very quaint, pretty unique architecture for the older properties, and for the newer you have just beautiful communities, a lot of them trying to incorporate the sidewalks and more of that community feel. So you do have a mix of the properties built in the 60s and 70s. They still have that original charm to them. A lot of them are going to be less expensive than the newer properties, so you could get in at a better price. And then you also have brand new communities. Some are literally just getting started, and lots of well-known builders in the area. So not only do you have Ryan, Heartland, Miranda, Infinity Custom Homes, you have Costa and Benjamin Marcus. So whether you're looking for more of a well-known nationwide builder or someone more local and specialized, you could find it all in Peters Township, along with plenty of great existing inventory as well. You'll see the median sales price online of around $590,000. Now, of course, you could get in lower than this, starting in the mid 200,000s or all the way up to the multi-millions. Really about what you're looking for specifically, but there are a lot of options here. The main styles are going to be your contemporary, you have some Tudor, colonials. Most of the clients I have looking in Peters Township are drawn to the newer builds, and even if they're not building from the ground up, there are a lot of just newer inventory that has been recently built from the 2000s and up. So it's a nice way to get into a newer property without actually having to build it yourself. And on to the school district, which is a huge reason why people are moving here. It is a very highly rated district. Right now on niche.com, you'll see it as number 7 on their best rankings in Pittsburgh. I personally know a ton of people who have attended the school district and couldn't say better things, not only about the community, the size, the sports, the academics. Whether it's soccer, ice hockey, or football, they take their sports pretty seriously. And the academics and different advanced classes available are truly superior. And the best thing is the school district is a great size. It's pretty big, but it's not too big where it's a little bit overwhelming. And the high school is actually a brand new building, and they're continuing to build on that. So your kids would definitely enjoy that brand new building. So Peters Township itself is actually split up into 2 different sections. Now these 2 sections will have different elementary schools, but everything else, the high school and the middle school, are all going to be the same. It is one of the most sought after high schools in Western Pennsylvania. So if schooling is high on your list, this definitely should be one that you consider if you don't mind the longer distance. And we can't forget about all of the amazing amenities. I know you're probably thinking this area is kind of rural rural, they can't have too many options. But trust me, you're wrong. The foodies in this area, you're going to love it. There are so many nice restaurants, not even just fast food, but so many different sit-down dining options, some literally on the lake overlooking beautiful views. You have everything from Mexican to Italian to American, Asian, and plenty of popular chains. Amazing shopping options. You have TJ Maxx, Marshalls, all of your outlets. You have so many different groceries. They make it so convenient in this area. And there are many self-care places, salons, masseuses. So it is more of the affluent feel when it comes to the amenities and the environment in general. You have the convenience, you have the amenities, you have the great schools, amazing houses, nature, a strong sense of community pride, tons of events to meet your neighbors. You're close to many major highways, and there is a strong outlook for future growth and development. So typically you're going to see this attracting families, professionals, retirees, and anyone looking for more of the nature-focused outdoor lifestyle, and are people seeking the modern amenities and modern housing options. But no area is perfect, so let's think, why wouldn't someone want to live in Peters? Here are a few downsides I've heard from people who've ruled out the area completely. Number one, it could be too expensive. The housing options are pretty pricey here, especially compared to Pittsburgh in general, where our average housing price is $220,000 and you're seeing an average of $590,000 here. So you're gonna pay a premium for all of the benefits that come with the area. It's not walkable enough, so it's definitely not your city neighborhood. It's definitely not your Mount Lebanon. It's not walkable. It's pretty sprawled out, and everything is in close proximity, but it's just not walkable. You're gonna have to have a car to get to your everyday need. Number three, not enough character or diversity. So that's pretty true for the area. It's not very characteristic. It's more of just your typical suburban neighborhood, and that does come with a lack of diversity and a lack of culture. And the last reason, it could be too long of a commute to Pittsburgh. So a lot of our people living in the South Hills, even like Bethel Park, Mount Lebanon, Dormont, all of these areas are a bit closer to downtown, starting at about 20-25 minutes. In Peters, you're looking more at a 40-minute commute. Might be a little too long, but it might be worth it if you're looking for those tax savings and more land. So if you are looking for alternative suburbs or city neighborhoods to live in, we will be covering every single one in Pittsburgh on this channel. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss another video. And if you are thinking of moving here or relocating, make sure to reach out, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, DM us on social media. However you want to get a hold of us, we've got your back when making a move to Pittsburgh, and we are so excited to hear all about your move and welcome you to our beautiful city. So if you want to learn everything else about Pittsburgh, our different neighborhoods, our real estate market, you could start by watching our next videos here. And we'll catch you in the next one.